Hey guys, and welcome to my review on Star Wars: The Old Republic. I am going to warn fanboys, this is not a positive review. It's not a rant, it's a very seasoned MMO player's perspective. I've been playing MMOs since I was 12 and I'm 24 next week, so I've been playing for good 12 years since they pretty much launched Ultima, EverQuest, Ragnarok, pretty much the big contenders and the ones that have in a fixed history in the MMO genre. I do play WoW. I'm going to probably use the WoW with lightsabers debacle later. At first I was like, oh god, that's just trollish behaviour. However, I do actually kind of slant towards that now. I'll go into it in a bit. Firstly, innovation. Innovation is a very important aspect of the video game genre. If you don't innovate a product, it's not going to sell. Except Call of Duty. But that audience is minor sheep. But in the MMO industry, you have to have innovative ways of production. Now Star Wars. For a game that cost 400 million to make, it has nothing innovative about it. And no, the 100% audio does not count as innovation because EverQuest did that. Cutscenes, yeah. Moral system, yeah. It's just bells and whistles in developers' perspective because they aren't nothing major. They don't really contend to anything in the final products really. So, make your choice, but great. At first playing, I was like, yeah, this choice system's very good. However, the choice system is just too automated. It's like, press space 4 times, make a choice, and the fact it tells you if you're going to do a good or bad choice is not good. So, okay, I know what I'm going to do, so I know my intention. I prefer Mass Effect 1 in 1, not 2, where it was like, your choice was based on your choice, but you weren't told if it's good or bad. I prefer that personally. I wish they did that. I would be more pro-choice in the games aspect, not in, well, I'm pro-choice anyway. But I think it's definitely a huge problem with it that it's so automated. 2. You can't really call them cutscenes, conversations. Yeah. First on Caravan, I was like, yeah, conversation. I was listening to it all. And then I looked at the time and I found out that I'd wasted a good 5 hours listening to conversation. And that most of it, in fact, 95% of it, it's all go kill X, bring back Y. And yes, I know that's fundamental in MMO design because it's kill X and Y, go Y, bring Y, blah blah blah. However, it's not executed enough, and by the 3rd planet, I was literally pressing spacebar furiously. My spacebar's actually kind of damaged, and as you can see, I'm using a pretty sturdy keyboard. I love this keyboard just because it's so freaking sturdy. But my spacebar is slightly damaged. But I just go, I do not care. I do not give a fucking shit. You're just going to tell me to do X of Y or Y of X. I do not care. And that was by the third planet. And I was just, oh god, just kill me now. Space combat, I'd say I actually like it. I love the space combat just because I like Lilac Wars and Star Fox. It's just playing Star Fox, but in a shell of Star Wars. It's like, I'm good with this. I would like to see things done with it. I keep an eye on it. What should we do now? Pretty much do now the terrain, the map design of the worlds. I hate the map design of the worlds. When I first played it and I loaded up the map of Caravan, I was like, this is Caravan? This planet's like a square. It's far too restricted. It's like, great, this planet shaped like a rectangle. I do not care about this. And then the maps just get bigger, but more contained. Dragon Cass, that godforsaken place. It's like Sangamash if it wasn't restricted. I will actually going back and playing WoW like the same day. It's like, I like this because of course in WoW, EQ and Ultimate you had a very free world design. In Star Wars you don't. You feel caged in, and that was ringing alarm bells to me. It's like this MMO doesn't have freedom. It's just corridors. I found even at playing when I was still on the Hype Brigade, I was still very much perturbed by that idea. An MMO should be free, not corridor based. I will even grant Rift, the bastard love child that it is, at least that has it in spades. I kind of like Rift map design actually. Now, we are going to get onto the meat and bones of the debate, and that is the product justifiable to continue after 3 days? To people expecting a, oh my gosh, MMO, no. Like, this actually looks interesting, and it's free. If you like games like WoW, honestly, stick with WoW. It's nothing amazing. Second of all, the bugs. When I cannot abandon a quest, which is just annoying me out of curiosity, I really hate the bugs in this game. The game is strewn with bugs, like getting stuck in things, and well, being stuck in things for like 2-3 minutes. But oh god, yeah, that's pretty much it. And now we are finally going to go on to the WoW of lightsabers. This game, after playing it for 8 days, is a WoW with lightsabers. It has a tactile conversation feature, and it's not justifiable for what it is. The fact it just alludes to that this game, it costs so much to make, yet it's so uninnovated. It's very dated. Even it's like, well, this game is 6 years old. It is literally logging onto WoW and being like, I see they didn't do much difference there. It just astounds me. I know people go, oh, you're hating, but when playing an MMO, Blizzard actually did market research for this, as did Sony. Yeah, Sony actually did market research for this and pretty much learned bugger all, to be honest. And that is, your first hour in an MMO is crucial. It assumes what you're doing. So, because time's running, I am going to give my review, and that is a 3 out of 10, in all honesty. It's just very dated for what was promised, and there was way too much hype put into it, and EA knows this. I'm very disappointed with BioWare. Kind of slants towards my BioWare theory that BioWare has pretty much become a shell of what they were. Mass Effect 3 pretty much defines my judgment. Thanks very much for watching and have a good week. Take care.